So this is the new PXG Bat Attack ZT putter. And I don't say this very often, but I can't believe they did it again. PXG may potentially have done the impossible. Make a zero torque, perfectly balanced putter that looks like a traditional style mallet putter, all for under $450. It's crazy what PXG may have just pulled off for this price. But the real question is, does it work? Well, today we're going to find out. Last year, PXG released their first ever zero torque putter. It was named after PXG founder and CEO Bob Parsons' late brother, Alan. And what made this putter so special was this unique S-shaped hosel that put the shaft directly over the putter's center of gravity. And man, did this thing work. Now the Bat Attack ZT is PXG's second zero torque putter, and it's been designed to significantly reduce the face rotation as well. And the ZT stands for zero torque, in case you were wondering what ZT stands for. It's just really basically a fancy way to say that the face stays square without you having to baby it through your stroke. Now, the Bat Attack runs on the same tech as the Allen, and it's got an S-shaped hosel that curves back behind where you strike the ball normally. So, if you drew an imaginary line from the grip straight down, it hits the exact balance point of the putter head. And this is what makes the putter so unique from a balance standpoint. So what does this all really mean for your putting? Well, the head naturally wants to stay square throughout your swing. You make your backstroke, the face stays put. You swing through, it's the same deal. No more fighting to keep things lined up. Your ball starts rolling where you're actually aiming, and suddenly those 6-footers don't look so scary anymore. But the biggest difference between this and the Allen is that the Bat Attack shape is way more traditional. Now the Allen had a pretty unique design. PXG basically built the putter around the technology. But with the Bat Attack, it's shaped like those classic mid-sized mallets you probably rolled 100 times before. And what this means to you is you're probably going to feel right at home standing over it. And it's why I think that this is going to make a lot of golfers more confident in trying out the zero torque technology. It just won't look so intimidating. Now, there are some cool features that you just can't see from the outside, but they actually make a huge difference in how the putter feels and performs. First off, the putter is milled from a 303 stainless steel, but there's a large empty chamber right behind its face. Now, PXG actually fills this chamber with a special polymer that they call S-core. Now, if the S-core sounds familiar, that's because they use it in the Allen putter and a bunch of their irons too. But what does this do for you? Well, first, it takes weight out while killing those harsh vibrations in the putter. Now the faceplate has the same diamond-shaped pyramid pattern, which is very thin. What they've done is by removing weight from the front and adding that S-core polymer behind it, you get a better feel and sound even with that thin face. But those little pyramids aren't just for show. They actually help you grip the ball and get rolling end over end much faster. You know how putters generally have a few degrees of loft that can make the ball hop when you first hit it? Well, this texture actually fights the bounce and gets you that smooth roll that you're going to see on TV. Now, like most zero torque putters, this one has some onset. Now, this means that the face sits forward of the hosel, closer to the target. The even throw in a grip that just naturally puts your hands forward by almost 2 degrees. So everything's designed to get you in that perfect position at impact. But here's what really blew me away with this club. If you're coming from a regular stainless steel putter, you're going to immediately notice the softer sound and feel. And the sound's muted and the ball comes off a touch slower too. So you might just need to give it a little bit more juice at first as you get used to it. Which honestly I think is from the polymer inside and maybe those face pyramids. But once you dial in your speed, which takes about, 5 minutes out on the practice screen, the zero torque effect is pretty wild. Some putters claim this technology, but they don't deliver. This one, it literally feels like it's on autopilot. The best way I can describe it is that it feels like it just glides back and forth like it's on invisible tracks. You don't have to overthink it, you don't have to manipulate the club, you don't do anything with your hands, you just let it ride. Yeah, the feel and speed takes some getting used to, but that's nothing to compare to how stable this putter feels. Even when you catch one toward the heel or the toe, it still rolls pretty true. And that's because all that polymer in the middle pushes the weight outside to the heel and toe, and there's more perimeter weighting, which equals more forgiveness. And PXG doesn't make a big deal about this, but trust me, you'll feel the difference when you inevitably miss the sweet spot on the club. The ball still rolls straight. All right, the bottom line. The ZT putter could be a real game changer for your putting. It cleaned up my putting big time. More putts started on my target line, and once you get the speed dialed in, your distance control gets way more consistent. Better feel for pace, better reads, more made putts. That's what we're really after, right? So if you're thinking about a new putter for the upcoming season, be sure to put this one on your short list. The technology actually works, the traditional shape won't freak you out, and the performance just backs up the price tag. Just be ready for the initial adjustment to the softer feel and slower speed. Guys, I really hope you enjoy this one. If you can do me a favor, like and comment down below what your thoughts are on the PXG Bat Attack ZT putter. Have you ever used a zero torque putter? Do you like them? I would love to know. But if you want to see what happened when I got fitted for the PXG Allen putter and made the craziest putt of my life, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you out on the course.